What's going on, guys? You see what this is? It's a tallis. Yes, I'm Jewish. Am I Jewish because I just want to be, because that's how I was brought up? Or because the laws of the universe brings everything down to the point that the Hebrews have found the cycle. They have found the right. You see, what happened thousands of years ago, before any religion was ever survived, okay, it came the night owl, and in French they call it the hibou. And in French, the I sounds like an E, and they say hibou. And these people were always mixing up different combinations of thoughts, making them the witch of all. Now, if you become a witch and you have a boo of a Hebrew, you now have a witch's brew, making it the Hebrew of the Hebrew. They discovered the star, the element star, okay, that consists of the knowledge of the consistency, okay, of the ever-changing universe, in which this universe travels outside space 3. Why do I call it space 3? Saturn has 3 rings. In order for Earth to work and run by the 24-hour day, running from east to west and going around the sun in 360 days, you have to have 3 compartments. The compartments are 3 circles like that. You got one that lets the Earth turn this way. You have one that lets the Earth turn this way. And you have one that lets the Earth travel around the sun. You see, what happens to our universe is it travels. We are on a train ride across the galaxies of the universe, of the black hole, that when we travel, the train that pulls our universe, which I call the Jupiter, along with the sun that is white, and the Jupiter burning the holes in the seams of the cloth of space. And we must cross every single part of space, from the left or north down through the south, and always traveling towards a 45-degree angle as our universe changes. Why? Because if we don't travel at that angle, we can't pull from the north to the south, leaving 2 empty spaces out of 9. Why 9? Well, it's pretty simple. On your telephone or keyboard, you have 1 to 9. 2 empty spaces leave 7. 9 of 7 is 63. 3 is creation and 6 is man. 63 moves on Jupiter because Jupiter is the one that pulls us around. Okay? What I want to tell you is the 45-degree angle, or the angle of the chalice, okay, in the Da Vinci Code, is because blow it out your ear. It goes one in ear and out the next. When you die, your head falls to the side. The 45-degree angle, so the 45-degree angle angel slips out, connecting the spirit with the universe and space, letting that connection of the angel come out, taking your soul and knowledge of the mind into the next world where you can connect into the next world. Now, this is no BS, okay? And I don't want to say I know more than anybody else. I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing this for one thing. I've never voted in my life. And the only vote I'm going to make is the vote of truth and the vote of confidence. And I'm giving you the confidence, and I'm telling you the truth. Not because of what I think I know, because what I think I know is actually what I do know, but what do I know that's actually really valid for the people that calculate knowledge. My knowledge cannot be calculated because I just know the truth, the plain truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Judge me as you like. Judge me as you wish. Check your keyboard out, where every single letter, where the QWERTYUINO, every single vowel except for the A is in the second row. And the third row, we start with the Z. The Q is the queen of creation. It's the 0 and line of the 9. You put the circle there, you got the 9. Or you got the 9, whichever way you want to go. And the next row is the angle of the perception. Okay? And then the Z is the 2, which is the beta world which connects. Now, what does this all mean? Okay, it means there is a God. Why? We're doing stem cell research. We're able to grow babies in a bottle. Well, if we're able to do babies in a bottle after a lousy 75 years in science after the war, how can it not be possible that the one before us couldn't do the same thing? Why are we better than anybody else? We're not better than anybody else. We're trying to just be better. Who else was, is, and is now in control of totality because he connects space with time. Time, space, okay, is like an S. And when you cross one line and then the other line in through this S, you connect the two sides. An S connected with two sides in between, you see the C. The sea, the Moses split the sea. How come he was able to split the sea? Why was it at this time Moses was able to get away from the Egyptians? Because this was the time that our universe was traveling through the O world. In French, O means water. It means under the sea and Atlantis. When our friend Noah, okay, was going 2 by 2, it was the planets going 2 by 2. The center planet is Jupiter. We take Mercury and Pluto, and thank God we have a Mercury to go next to Pluto because there's nothing better for the speed many years ago than the Mercury. We take Venus, we mix it up with Neptune. We take Earth and we mix it up with Uranus. How about that? The 3rd and 7th worlds are planets. 3 and 7 make 21 blackjack. 3 and 7 is 10, and it's your ass, and it's Earth, and it's Earth's ass. 4 and 6 is Mars, and it's Saturn, and Mars is just going to turn because Saturn has the rings and Mars has nothing. In between that, you end up with 5 and 5 Jupiter, Freedom 55, because you have to bring the system, okay, to 10-10. What 10-10 means is this and this being equal. If you had 11-10, you'd be up here and you wouldn't connect, okay? 11-11, 11-11 means the 10 is perfection, 11 is the spirit connecting the two sides. Now, if you want to check me out and you want to try and understand what I'm talking about, go to the roulette board and follow the lines just following the black, and then create another one just following the red. You're going to see a connection and how it runs. There's an exact duplicate of what went on in this world, especially in 1776. The independence of the United States of America. It's on the roulette wheel. It tells the past, and I'm quite sure if it tells the past, it tells the future. Now, the roulette wheel is broken up, okay, into 36 parts. 36, okay, on your keyboard, if you look at it, it's 4 times 9. Now, what happens is, that I'm going to try and explain this. 1, 3, 7, 9 are the corners on your telephone keypad. And those corners turn and connect, okay? That's a spirit connect corner, the angle angel you call it. And what happens is, just outside our universe, there's 4 more sections of universe, and our universe spins around us, okay? So these 4 dice cubes that I call it, of 9 spaces, 4 by 9 is 36. That makes up the number on the roulette wheel with our one universe that we are, is the 37 with the 0 and the double 0, because the beginning connects to the end, making it 38. 3 and 8 are 11, and reverse it, 83 makes 11 and 11. Now 37 makes 73. 46 makes 64. But what happens if you go off of those numbers? Can you ever go off of those numbers? Let's take 16. If we take 16, okay, we need 9 and 4 to make a 10. We're no longer exactly connected, okay? You see, this is an exact recipe. Exactly what this mighty, powerful man I call David, the Goliath, or God, G-O-D, gates, O is the water, diversion. of the connection. David, diversion A, angle, D of light, or the B, okay, is what, if you connect the two B's, you capture space. I is the I world, is when you go under the water, you need the I world to breathe, and the D for the diversion, so you can get through the passage under the water the same way Moses walked across through the passage of the water. Our universe is not stable. The game of Monopoly, okay, and Park Place, or Bally's, are colors of blue. Blue is creation. Blue is number 2. There's only 2 of these cities there, Park Place and Bally's. Some are 3, some are 2, some are 3, some are 2, but when you have to have an angle, like the railroad, it's 4. You need the 4 angles, because if you're going east-west, you've got to open up the east to go west. If you're going north-south, you have to open up the south to go north. Okay? Then you have waterworks and the electrical company. Now you only need these 2 companies of 2, because once you capture these, okay, you can create from it, creating the 3. Now you also have the jail, which would be the stripes, and you have the solids. You see, the solids, there's 9 solid balls in pool, but there's only 7 stripes. 7 times 9, 63. The number of moons on Jupiter. Why are we stripes? Why is this called stripes? We're stripes because the only way out of this world is death. But it goes in one ear, out the other one. Blow it out your ear, and if you tilt your head to the side when you die, that is the exit point. I'm not going to tell you exactly what it is. You have to work on it, because I'm sending this in to be done by somebody else. Anyways, there's a whole lot of stuff out there. I just want to tell you something. You see, 2012 is coming, okay? But forget about 2012. Just think of, they said the world is going to end. We have something new. These black holes have to be blocked, okay? They must be blocked. They're burn holes. They're burn holes. It's like burning your shirt, okay? And stuff is going to leak into this and come towards our planet. But God has already put a safety net out there. I'm not going to tell you what it's about, because I'll ruin the whole story. I want everybody to be a little bit offline understanding what it means 2012. What I can tell you, September, October, November of this month is very crucial. I don't know, I haven't calculated anything for next year yet, okay? I can tell you there's 72 points of 5 degrees where the universe breaks down and sits on these 5 degrees. 72 times a day we sit on 5. Anyways, whatever it means, 40 minutes after the hour, 20 minutes to the hour. There's 10 o'clock in the morning, but it's 2,200 hours at night. 10, 22, 10, 10 and 22 is 32, 23, it means light. 10, it's a whole cycle from 0 to 9, okay? The 2,200 hours of the war. Anyways, let's just jump on to something else. Cigarettes. Cigarette. Oh, I want a cigarette right now. What does it mean, cigarette? Okay, well, God wanted everybody to know that cigarettes will kill. So if you do a little Spanish and a little French, okay, it goes like this. Si means if. Guerre means war. Aray is a bone, okay? The bones in war of the death. But the si is if, the guerre, aray. Si, guerre, ray. It means to stop the war. It means to stop fighting. We must stop fighting. I should be crying. My parents' 50th wedding anniversary. Cat and dog, 26 and 24. 2 beta, 6 man, 2 beta, 4 angel. You put them together, you have the angels to capture all of space. We went around in time. For the last 7,000 years, this guy who predicted this, the 21st, he wasn't far off. Between now and September 23rd of 2015, my friends, you better start being friendly. Because let me tell you one thing. The spirit and our what's it called? It all comes off of us. Okay? And it goes into the universe, what we're doing right now as people. Okay? Anyways, thank you very much for this 15 minutes. I'm not sure. It doesn't matter what I did. I love everybody. I want everybody to be happy and just be friendly. Just be good. Just be nice.